Welcome to the shop. I'm Jeff from today's Craftsmen. We're doing some painting in the shop today, so we figured we'd give you a look at the 3M PPS 2.0 spraying system. This is the 3M PPS 2.0 gun, and this is what we choose to spray with 90% of the time in the shop. If you follow Green Street Joinery at all, you know that we don't do a ton of painting, but it is something that comes up every now and then. So this is, after our research, sort of what we came up with that would be a good fit for us, especially at the old shop, because we didn't have a sink, and I'll tell you why the PPS and no sink is a good combination. So the cool thing about the PPS is that it uses these plastic tips. They come in these bags of 5. So this is one that I've been spraying with today that I rinsed out, but this is a 1.8, and they come in sizes from, I believe, 1.0 to 2.0. We chose a 1.8 today for what we're spraying. And the paint never makes it into the gun. So when you put this tip on, you could see your paint comes in here, and the only part of the gun that the paint ever hits is this needle right here. So if you don't have a sink, or you just don't want to clean out the gun, you know, you can just take this and dispose of it. These are very affordable. And, you know, if you paint a lot, you know that, you know, cleaning the gun can be really one of the worst parts of painting. So that's been great for us. It also uses these disposable cup liners. So this is the standard gravity-fed cup. Your liner goes in, and this is your cap. So there's actually a filter built into the cap, so you don't have to strain your paint. So you would put your paint in, put your cap on, put on the tip. This is all quarter turn, and then you put your cup on like that. You're ready to spray. So that's how you set up the gravity-fed option on the PPS 2.0. For almost all of our spraying, we're actually using a pressure cup. Today we're spraying Command by Benjamin Moore. We like to use this paint for general purpose projects. You know, we're spraying these barn doors today, so this is a great exterior paint that leaves a really nice finish, and it's super easy to spray. So with the pressure cup, this is actually going to push the paint out of the cup and through the tip. And when you're spraying water-based finishes, you know, you need a little extra help. I could use a little extra help taking this top off right now. So we have our disposable liner goes in the cup. I already accidentally took it off, but you would snap this black ring off of the top that has this mesh filter attached. Put it here on your cup. We have a screw on top for the pressure cup, so you screw that on. And then our tip connects the same way. Put it on top. And a quarter turn. We have this hose here. So the hose goes into this part here. This is an additional part to the gun. It doesn't come with this. You actually have to purchase it if you're going to be using this pressure cup. So we have this little bit of tubing. Goes over that nipple. And we have a little pressure control here. So what this actually does is when you're spraying, this bladder inside will compress, and it helps to push the paint out of the tip. So to get good results with a thick paint like Command, we have to use this pressure cup. So I'll take this off, and I'll show you how we typically set it up. So first we want to mix our paint. I think the importance of mixing paint is sort of overlooked by a lot of people. You know, you can see I mixed this morning already with this drill, you know, with this mixer attachment, and you can see it's starting to separate. You really need to mix your paint. You know, the little stick doesn't always cut it, so I like to give it a really good mix. This, I keep saying the Command is thick, but it's on the thin side, I'd say, for like one of these house paints, you could call it. It's an acrylic urethane enamel, I think they call it. You can see this isn't thick like latex paint for your walls, but it's definitely thick. So because I mixed this earlier, it's pretty well mixed already. I don't have to go crazy. You want to make sure that you hit the bottom of the can to try and get any pigment that's stuck down there. So this is all mixed. We're not thinning this paint today. We found with the pressure cup and a 1.8 tip, even a 1.6 tip, that we don't have to thin it. You can thin it, I think, up to 10% with distilled water. So we pour our paint in our cup. I know that with this 28-ounce cup, I'll be able to get 2 coats on the barn door. So I'll fill it up basically to the top. And I think maybe, John, you've shared this tip before, but I punched a couple holes in the rim of the can here so that this paint will eventually drip through.
Yeah, that works good. You using an awl?
Yes, an awl, and just hit it with the back of your hand. So we can put our cap on. We didn't strain the paint because this has a filter here. I think this is a 200 micron, if I remember correctly. So we put on the blue top. Then we can screw this on. Quarter turn. And this is ready to spray. The PPS 2.0 is an air-driven sprayer, so you hook this up to your compressed air. You want to get yourself familiar with your knobs here and get everything adjusted, do some test spraying before you go to spray your final project. So we'll end this video with some footage of these doors being sprayed. We really like the PPS system. We found that it's a good fit for us. It's easy to clean, and it's a good tool all around. Lost it.
No, just do that thing where you say if you have any more questions.
No, just say if you have any more questions.
If you have any questions about the PPS 2.0, be sure to leave them in the comments. And if there's anything else that you'd like to see, let us know.
I'm going to leave all that in.